But I'm gonna go ahead, hop on this live call with the team. They're not even showing up to their dreams. They're not even putting any work into themselves. So for us to show up and not even place a trade, we're still doing better than other people. And what it comes down to is the person that has mastered their psychology. That is who's gonna be profitable. We gotta remember we have red folder news in the middle of our trading sessions. Notice how this M1 is literally what saved us. This M1 brought us all the way down to a TP. Good morning, everyone. Don't mind the mess back there. I'm not feeling that good today. I have no energy whatsoever. It's Sunday. We ended up missing the live call with the premium members yesterday. So we're gonna be doing 2 sessions today. Now I'm gonna be doing one at 11:30, which it is currently 11:20. So in 10 minutes, I'll be going live with the team. And then I'm gonna do another one later tonight. The first one, we're gonna be talking about just controlling yourself while you're in a trade. And then the one tonight, we're just going to be going over last week's market, the trades we took, and then we're going to be going over what we can predict for this upcoming week. Now, we did secure the 6-week winning streak. We ended up catching a winning trade on Friday. And honestly, we got out at a TP1, which we got out at a TP1, and then it would have went back to break even. But that trade would have never hit stop loss. We would have kept going down and down and down, and it would have cleared a 1-4 for us, and it went even farther. But that is what the plan is for today. I'm probably gonna try to get the energy to go to the gym, at least a little workout. If not, I might go to the pool or something. I don't know. Like, I've never felt this drained before, but we still have shit we gotta do. Now, I was wearing a hat because my hair was so freaking long, but I went to the barber. I'm bald now, damn near bald. They did a 2 on my head, which normally I get a 4, but it will grow back. It's crazy though, because I was supposed to go take pictures in downtown, but with my hair being like this, I'm just gonna chill. I'll let it grow out a little, and then maybe in a few weeks, I'll go get it cut. But I'm gonna go ahead, hop on this live call with the team. You'll see a few clips from that. And if you wanna trade live with me, or if you wanna catch these weekend calls, you can join the premium WAP. The link's gonna be in the description or in the bio. It's only $10 a week right now. They're not even showing up to their dreams. They're not even putting any work into themselves. So for us to show up and not even place a trade, we're still doing better than other people. If you can show up to the market and not place a trade because none of your setups got hit, you just bettered yourself. You're gonna need to get comfortable with yourself and prove to yourself that your strategy works. First session done with the team today. We still have one more left. I'm gonna do that later on, but we chopped it up for about 35, 40 minutes talking about psychology, trading plans, just a whole bunch of stuff. It was a really good session though. I went ahead, edited the video just a little bit, and then I edited a short. Now I'm about to hit the gym. I don't have the energy, but we're gonna go ahead and get a little workout done, and then I might chill by the pool and edit the video for a little bit. But I do need to come back home, unpack a few boxes, organize a few things, and then I need to do that other session later, and then I need to edit a few things in the WAP. So really, every day is a work day. It's literally a nonstop grind. No matter what it is, something is getting done every single day. No matter if I'm holding the camera and filming a video, or if I'm editing videos, or if I'm editing the WAP on my laptop, or if I'm messing around with stuff on my phone, something has to get done every single day. To get where we want to be, we got to keep on working. But now I need to go work on my body, so I'm going to go hit a nice little gym session. I just wanted to talk about something that we talked about in the live call this morning. And in order to become a really good profitable trader, you're going to have to master your emotions. You're going to have to master your psychology, and that is going to be crucially important. Because for example, the strategy I use is supply and demand. There can be 100,000, 1 million people, whatever, using that strategy, but only a certain percentage of them are going to be profitable. Now, why is that? If everyone's using that same exact strategy, why are only some profitable and some aren't? And what it comes down to is the person that has mastered their psychology. That is who's going to be profitable, because supply and demand is a profitable strategy, but not when your emotions are not in check, not when you cannot master your psychology, stuff like that. And that's what we were talking about today. We can all be using the same strategy, but if you overtrade, over leverage, if you cut your winners way too fast, stuff like that, that is going to prevent you from becoming profitable. So that's why I was telling him, having a mentor that can go over that stuff with you, talk to you about all that stuff, that is going to drastically improve your trading a lot quicker than most people think as well. So that's why we really dug deep into that this morning, because that is definitely super important. Without psychology, you're not going to become a profitable trader. No matter what the strategy is, that you could be using a strategy that someone makes $1 million a day on, and you know that, but if your psychology is not the same as them, or your psychology is just not good in general, you're not going to be profitable long term. So that's why we really dug deep on psychology today. And tonight we're probably going to talk about it a little more, but the night stream is more going to be going over last week's market and then what we can kind of expect this week. So I'm definitely super excited to be doing another live. But since I had a little bit of energy, I wanted to come work out. I'm probably going to lay by the pool, might even jump in, but I did bring my laptop, so I'm going to be editing a little bit. Trading is going to teach you a lot about yourself that you did not know before. That's why trading is such a long journey. People try to get into trading to make fast money. They think they're going to get rich overnight, and that's not the case. Why do you think trading has such a high fail rate? It's because a lot of people give up way too soon because they think it's a scam because they didn't make $1 million overnight. That's what's going to separate the people that are taking it serious and not serious. That's why I still have a free section in my group, but I had to make a paying section because the people that pay are going to take it way more serious than the people that are free, and my time is valuable, so I rather give my time, majority of the time, to the premium members rather than the free members, because they're paying to take it more serious. It's like 7:30 p.m. and I'm doing the last video call with the premium members here at 8 o'clock. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. In the meantime, I gotta clean the apartment up, man. This shit's looking like a mess right now. It's mainly just the couch though. I got like 3 blankets over there that just need to be folded up. But I'm going to do that, and then I need to film a review of Friday's trade, and I'm going to put that at the end of this video, and that's probably going to be it. Then I'm just going to go ahead, edit this, do a thumbnail, and it's either going to be up tonight or tomorrow, probably tomorrow, which is going to be June 2nd. We got to remember we have red folder news in the middle of our trading sessions Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. As of right now, we have an H1, M15, and an M5. I'm not even going to worry about the M1 right now. I also wouldn't be surprised if we tap into this level and we manage to go higher and finally break that. This is a trade that we ended up catching live with the premium members on Friday, and we ended up securing our 6-week winning streak. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick little review for you guys. So you can see right up here, we have an M1 supply, and then we got our entry off this M5, M15. Let me go ahead and just show you guys this, and then I'm going to go back to the M1. So you can see that's that M5 supply, and then we have an M15 supply right here. Okay, so going back to the M1, you can see we got our entry at around 10-12, 10-11, and we got a little bounce, but this M1 decided to go ahead and push the market up, and we did not break below that M1, so it wasn't looking good on the M1 time frame for us, and I let the premium members know that, but we were staying patient, and we were holding our setup to either stop loss or TP. You could see we were going higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then we reached this M1. Now this is why I tell them all the time, multiple time frames in Confluence is very important, right? This M1 literally saved us. This stopped us from going to stop loss. We literally tapped right into this M1, got the rejection we needed, broke past that M1 that caused us to go up earlier, and then we went to a TP1, and some of us trimmed, some of us took full profit, right? But notice how this M1 is literally what saved us. This M1 brought us all the way down to a TP. If we didn't go for multiple time frames in Confluence, if that M1 was not there, this most likely would have been a stopped trade, right? This would have went to stop loss. But that M1 time frame literally made us go to TP. We went all the way to TP1. I trimmed, so I took a good amount of my position out right here at TP1, and then the rest got stopped at break even. And then you could see right here, we kept going down, went to break even again, and then look at this. Would have went down to TP2, TP3 right here, TP4, and then it went a lot lower. And it did this whole move without going to stop loss. It was a nice trade. We ended the week off positive, and we continue the 6-week winning streak. Now, I do wish we had a nicer rejection off this M5, M15 supply. That's what I was anticipating, but it doesn't work that way all the time. But that is why we always try to find a setup with multiple timeframes and confluence. And you can see this is a perfect example of it playing out. We literally went to that M1, and that's what caused it to be a profitable trade. So not the nicest trade, but we did have a profitable trade. We followed our rules. We didn't over leverage, none of that. So it is still a good trade, even though we were chilling in the red a lot longer than I wanted to be. And we did not get a clean rejection off that M15 and M5 supply. It still went to take profit and we made money.